If you are a frequent traveler, you are really going to like the things that a new Frontier Airlines is going to do for you now that Southwest has decided to change all of the things that they've been doing for us in the traveling world. So, I was sent this article today, and it is really well written. So, I'm going to actually read you the first paragraph really quick, and then we're going to talk about this strategy of taking somebody else's ideas that they've held dear and put as part of their brand. And what does that look like when another brand does that? Because as leaders, it's something that we need to consider when we're saying this is what differentiates us. This is the thing that pushes us in our own section, or as people say, that blue ocean strategy of this is who I am and this is what I'm standing for. So let's go ahead and see what Frontier is going to do on this side. So the title is Frontier Airlines is ready to be your new love, low fares, free bags, and more. Breaking up with your old airline? We're here for you. Your new love includes free carry-on, free checked bag, free seat selection, and free flight changes. Some airlines have changed. They've raised fees, taken away perks, and made travel feel like a one-sided relationship. If your airline is treating you like an afterthought, maybe it's time to file for divorce. Frontier is here for the rebound, offering a fresh start with an unbeatable deal. So they've taken this idea of Southwest has always said, we love our customers. We do this for them. We're always the lowest fare. They've lived into that heart icon that they've had as their logo for so long. And now Frontier is saying, oh, well, maybe it's time for something different. And they're taking this idea and this approach from this dating aspect. And whoever wrote this, like, I applaud you. It is so well done and so well written. And I'll drop the link to the article in the comments section so you can go and read the whole entire thing. But one interesting thing that I want you to pull apart here is what their CEO says, where Barry Beifel says, we've always had heart. Some airlines are walking away from what travelers love, but we're running towards it. Think of this as the ultimate divorce your old airline deal. If travelers show us the love, we'll make these perks permanent. So there's several things happening in this couple of sentences that he says, is that we've always had heart. Frontier has honestly never been one of my favorite airlines to go on. So I'm really interested to see how they're going to handle this as they move into this world that they haven't been part of. Most of us know as Frontier is like the really cheap airline that nickels and dimes us to death. And then there's several steps to even get to the checkout process, which is why many people, especially business people who travel consistently, are normally a Southwest person or a United person. So when we think about these things, they're saying that they've always had heart. So they're trying to change the perspective of their brand. He also goes on to say that some airlines are walking away from what travelers love, but we're running towards it. They're running towards the thing that they know that the market is already going, oh my gosh, why are you taking this away from us? So they're seeing opportunity and they're seizing it. So as a leader, how are you taking those opportunities that you're seeing happen in the market as things change, as the economy is in whatever the heck that it's in right now, and going, how am I going to be the person who fills that space? How am I going to be the leader who fills that space? How is the business that I'm in going to fill that space? How is my team going to fill that space that we're now seeing in the market? And then he goes on to say, think of this as the ultimate divorce your old airline deal. If travelers show us the love, we'll make these perks permanent. They're saying you don't have to go with the old competition anymore. We're not going to call them out, but we're going to poke fun at their old marketing campaigns so that we can start taking that differentiator. And we've seen people in the space, if you go and look at Southwest ads, people that don't even know about the things happening in the business world or the speak that we talk about. They're saying, well, this is the only thing that differentiated you. This was the thing that made you different. This was the thing that drew us to you. And Frontier is going, well, this is fantastic. Let's go ahead and take that. And then they're also saying, hey, we're just going to try this out. We're going to test this. We're going to see. And I think this is one of the things that we miss so much in leadership is instead of going, well, we're just going to try this out and see if it works, we go, oh, well, that didn't work in the past. Or, we haven't seen that be something that's viable. So we're not going to even try. And thinking about this idea of we have to try things and we have to fail at things as we learn and as we grow, because something that works now might not work later. And something that didn't work before, that's that skeleton in the closet that we hear of so often, might work now. So when somebody says to you next time, well, we've tried that before, it didn't work, thinking to yourself, well, okay, cool, we tried it before, but have we tried it now in these specific situations with this specific audience, with the economy the way that it is? And is there something that we can actually do that will now push us forward towards the goals that we're trying to get to as a corporation versus where we are right now? So think about these. I will drop this article in the comments. Definitely take a look at whoever wrote this. Chef's kiss, amazingness. If nothing else, take some copywriting notes from this, and I will see you tomorrow on Kabrina Unscripted.